it was much hyped. It was much discussed for Colorado and Oregon, the visit to Eugene, and it did not go well for the Buffs. Very, very quickly, they find themselves in a deep hole. Final score, Oregon 42, Colorado 6. This thing was over mid-second quarter.
This thing was over before the game started. Are you kidding me?
Before the game started. Were you that fired up by Danny Clickbait and his little pregame speech?
No, it's just like we talked about it all week. Like, okay, maybe Colorado can hang around and cover the spread even without Travis Hunter, but how many stops are they going to get? And they didn't get a whole lot in the first half.
Through 40 minutes of gameplay, 439 yards to 39. 439 to 39. It looked like Oregon was playing the scout team. And honestly, most of these guys were scout team players last year that Colorado took in the transfer portal. They took a couple of really special players. Hunter, who didn't play today. Shador, who's a pretty good player. I like the two receivers, but they're kind of more like slots. They're not, incredible, like big dynamic outside guys. And I got a lot of flack for ranking their class 10th in the transfer portal because I was trying to focus on impact. Like I thought Colorado did exactly what Colorado needed to do for Colorado. But let's not lose sight of the fact that like the guys they had out there getting torched by Oregon today wouldn't be torched if they're in other programs because they wouldn't play at other programs. Like I saw Travis Jay out there today. And I'm not trying to knock Travis Jay. He was like a 3rd/4th stringer for the Noles, right? These guys are starting in Colorado's lineup. That's why I was so damn impressed with what they did through the first 3 games. Like they basically miracle work to get this team together, to get it organized so fast, and to get them to 3-0. But like they're not a top half of college football team. Power rating wise, they should be like bottom half, somewhere between 66 and 134. They got pushed around a ton today. Like it was not competitive. Oregon did whatever the hell it wanted, and it's because the players just aren't very good for the most part. You got a couple guys who are good, a bunch of guys that just wouldn't play for good football teams. And we know that because they didn't play for good football teams last year before you took them in the portal.
Also, Oregon's very good. And they showed it in this game by just absolutely coming out on fire, steamrolling them. Although Bo Nix did throw an interception, his first turnover of the year. Is he back to the old Bo Nix?
Oh, we have the video, by the way. Lanning.
Rooted in substance, not flash. Rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads. You talk with your helmet, right? Every moment. The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins. There's a difference. Right? There's a difference. Right? This game ain't going to be played in Hollywood. It's going to be played on the grass. Right? It's going to be played on the grass. Let's go.
I'm putting Dan Lanning on the hot seat. You don't give that speech pregame. Come out, play like you did in the first half. And I can't remember who the halftime reporter, who interviewed him was. But then you go to that halftime interview and you start talking about how we're not done. We're gonna come out in the second half. We're gonna bury them. We're gonna cry, blah blah blah. And then you come out and score 7 points. So after scoring 35 in the first half, my team total over 45.5 doesn't even cash. Dan Lanning, I know you're listening. You might be watching. What the hell, dude? What the hell?
Look, Prime manages the image really well. I think you could tell Deion knew early. Like, he's not an idiot. He's a pretty smart guy. They punted on 4th and 6 from the 38. That's I'm trying to not lose by 65 move. Now, Oregon in kind repaid them by faking a punt on the next drive, and it was off to the races. But I think Deion knew. I don't know what he said to his team pregame. I don't know what the Deion video looks like. Maybe we'll see it on YouTube or wherever it's posted. I'd be curious, like what his message to his team is after this. Let's
go beat
also,
USC.
If you're somebody who enjoys if you like the Colorado story, maybe you decided, hey, I never really watched college football before. I'm a fan of celebrities, and I started watching college football in the last 3 weeks. Please join us. every Saturday night. Like we talk a lot of college football, guys. I think we do a pretty good job of it. So you're welcome. We accept your apology for when you hated on us for saying that you're not a playoff team, you're not a Pac-12 title contender, all this kind of nonsense. Come enjoy the sport with us. There's a lot of really good teams to root for. Colorado's not one of them.
Danny clickbait.
I'm just saying,
Florida
State beating Clemson.
Hold on. Miss me with the guy who puts a cigar up on National Signing Day. Miss me with the program who's got a different uniform for every single game and different uniform combinations. Miss me with the fact that he's not the one who's trying to manipulate images. Okay, listen, if you think if you are not in on the Colorado experience, like that's cool. Like college football needs everybody to be invested for it really to matter. It is the passion that separates it from what happens on Sundays. But if you think that Dan Lanning is your savior, enjoy that ride. Guys, just like everybody else.
Oh, but no, man, Bud with Florida State beating Clemson and then Colorado getting killed.
All right.
Oh man. We're totally done pretending Shedeur can win the Heisman, right? Like after this, we're done with this shit. Sorry, right? Like, I don't mean to cut. Like,
all right, so
I don't like pretending that Colorado is actually good. They did some good things. I'm proud of them for going 3-0. I'm done. I'm done. I don't like pretending that Shedeur can win the Heisman.
We haven't been pretending they're good the entire time. We've been talking about how they exceeded expectations, but this is what
I said 6 to 8 win team. I'm gonna stay.
No, wait. You said 8 wins. Chip pretended Colorado was good. I think the rest of us have been pretty reasonable.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, and look, obviously it makes for a good show, but like the Heisman thing's done.
Probably, yeah.
But you can't throw for 74 yards and get sacked for 53 yards before they pull the starters on you.
I would not recommend a Heisman wager on Shedeur Sanders.
I did have 35-1 though, but only because other books had it at 18-1, and I was like, that is some excellent CLV right there.
If you, how about this? You ask me to put Pac-12
Colorado losing value.
You asked me to put Pac-12 quarterbacks in a ranking in terms of who has the best chance to win the Heisman Trophy. He's 5th.
Let's see. Caleb, Penix, Bo, Cam.
And the guy who's now 4-0. Cam Ward.
Okay. Yeah.
In terms of chances to overall win it. But
I mean, do you know who does not have a 40-point loss on their record? Cam Rising. Comes back. What if he like limps around and gets Utah to some victories?
Nah.